Well, welcome to Cannes. My name is George de Curl. Cannes is all about passion. Passion for pictures, passion for motion pictures. But also is passion for what is associated to these motion pictures, these films, which mainly consist of the luxury, the hotels, the lifestyle, and the brands that associated themselves with the movie industry over the years.
I want to keep going. I want to keep going. Cannes is obviously a massive entertainment film festival. It's probably one of the biggest in the world. Consequently, we have to have a very big team of photographers that can shoot all of the areas, like the Getty Images for wholly owned, and then Wire Image, Film Magic, and obviously that comes to about approximately 20 photographers, and then we've got 12 editors, we've got ImageNet. We have a very big team here, and it's important because it's a very, very big international event. On a day-to-day basis, we would deal with all of the premieres, the in-competition premieres we would cover. We also cover the really good out-of-competition films. We would make sure that we are in all of the parties. We would make sure that any boutique openings or any celebrities in the area were covered. Basically, it's our job to make sure anything in Cannes that is happening of any relevance internationally or nationally, we're there. So it's hectic.
We try to exploit every angle possible, so we have a photographer on the balcony overlooking the red carpet that gives you this sort of iconic imagery. You have sort of fashion specialists who will do the up and downs. You will have people shooting details so that we can give this to the brands that we work with. Yeah, I mean, we have quite comprehensive coverage that includes also the photo calls. Cannes is all about the red carpet, les marches as they call them, the steps. You know, without that, Cannes would just be a succession of parties and events. But the link between them is les marches.
I've been coming to the Cannes Film Festival since probably 1983, and I've seen one film. I mean, if you're one of the front row photographers, you know, they're tethered. So as you take a picture, that picture will immediately go into the dungeon where we've got sort of 20-odd editors all editing the pictures. And that means that we're the first with the pictures around the world.
Slightly daunting at first because your photographic soul is laid out bare for all to see, warts and all, without a pre-edit. So they know whether or not you can really cook straight from the off. As soon as you start shooting out there, they can see it.
We have to choose the pictures from the photographers that they decide to send to us. Well, they either tether them and we choose the best pictures that we find will suit the best for the clients. Then we Photoshop them and then we will transmit them out to the global clients we have, and depending on the markets who like to see what. About an average of 2,000 frames a day. Give and take, last year we sent out 22,000 frames during the entire festival. That's between both Getty and Wire. And it takes about, say, a minute and a half, if we're lucky, for each picture to be chosen from one editor, photoshopped by another one, and then captioned by another one.
And we've got a great team of people that work together as a team rather than individuals all just want to do, you know, because sometimes just the stock headshot is the shot that makes the money. But actually, if you've got 10 photographers all shooting stock heads, what about the shoes? What about the bracelet? What about the earrings? They've all got a brand value. You know, you go back and you look at what the other photographers have shot, and they're really working as a team, which is what we're about. My ideal picture is in Cannes is great glamour, fashion, so people go, wow, that's what you want, that moment that everybody wants, and the red carpet is normally the place that it will happen.
The very thought of you makes me feel high. I never knew that I could really fly. just feel so happy that you're mine. So
How you compose a picture, where your eye goes, how you bundle elements into that little rectangle is what defines how you create a photograph. I mean, you can put anything in there. You can put things offside, you can put things dead center, you can tilt the whole thing, you can have elements spread diagonally, tucked into a corner, loads of empty space. You've got to consider depth, the out of focus area in the photograph, and there's quite a lot to it.
When I do my portraits, basically quick. You've just got to be quick. Nobody wants to faff around here. They're here to have a good time, to promote something. So basically you've got to take control for that 30 seconds, get them to do what you want, relax, but at the same time you've got to get something a little bit different from the portrait.
you're mine, mine, mine. So be here with me and never, never let me down. I really wanna feel that you are mine.
It's so amazing this year to have in the main shopping road, the Rue d'Antibes, to have the massive banners of Lorenzo and Contour going all the way down and on buildings, and it just shows that Getty Images has such a major role and plays such a big part as an agency in Cannes.
Hello everybody. It's kind of weird really, because I mean I do a lot of exhibitions and I've had quite a few street exhibitions, but I don't know, it's kind of odd when you see your work large on the side of buildings, and yeah, it's as I say, it's a great honour, and it's and if people enjoy it, I think that's what it's all about.
Very proud. I'm very proud of the work that we put into this. It's obviously a great honour for both himself and Getty and Contour to have this opportunity to showcase all the work that's around Cannes. So we're very happy. It's a good indication of the passion that our company has for all things related to imagery, and in particular, obviously, here at the Cannes Film Festival, it's right at the hub of the entertainment industry.
Video is increasingly important because the brands and the studios that we work with require now us to have in tandem with photography video. So we have to be able to mirror what we offer our customers on the still side with good footage, and that is something is probably going to drive the business for years to come now, given the arrivals of the iPads and the ones that are going to follow.
You are not anyone in Cannes unless you're carrying a dog. We are the latest video news agency, so we are trying to actually match what people like AP and Reuters are putting out. We're trying to cover as much as we can at the festival. We're trying to get the big name stars, we're trying to get interviews with them, we're trying to get the photo calls, we're trying to get the premieres. We literally try and get everything that is worthwhile covering that will sell, and that's my job. Video is a much greater file size than photos, and we use the internet. We don't do satellite, that is not Getty's way. So we have to process things in a more arduous manner, so that basically the working time to actually get things done takes a lot longer. We have to edit much stronger than we may do with photos, because we have to ensure that we get the best shots, that they're readily available. But we have to think about time constraints. Time constraints are everything, and we don't want people working all night to get a job done. But we do work very long hours to actually get the job done, and I think we've done a really good job of it. Trust is imperative for coverage of Cannes, and I think that's one thing that Getty does really well.
George and Roxanne have been instrumental in how this festival for Getty has changed and developed over the years. I mean, it's all about relationships here, you know.
We have over the years developed strong ties with the sponsors of the Cannes Film Festival. I have in mind Chopard, the main sponsor, the people who designed the Palme d'Or and everything. But we have also strong ties with the people who dress and accessorize the stars on the red carpet. That goes from Swarovski to Cartier, Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana.
For every single party, for every single event that happens, Getty Images, Wire Image, will be a part of that party. Potentially will be exclusive. If not exclusive, we'll have inside coverage. We'll certainly have arrivals. So we really offer all of our clients such a comprehensive coverage with the access that we've had. And that's been due to the, like I said, Roxanne and George, and also Carl and Andrea coming from America and their relationships.
It's like a one-stop shop now. You know, the magazines can get the fashion, the accessories, and we have you know, the sightings out at the hotels, and we have, you know, the red carpet covered from probably 5 or 6 different angles, and that's what we, you know, created. You don't really need to go anywhere else. We've got everything.
I think at the end it's a great sense of accomplishment because it's a very, very big team working together to achieve a common goal. And it's very stressful. There isn't a time where you go and get lunch. There isn't a dinner time. You do if you can, but the most important thing is the production. So it's a great team effort in Cannes under exceptional circumstances.